Hey everyone, my name is Striffium and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. This time we are taking you through all of the highlights that we had through France. It was Circuit Paul Ricard and wow, what a week it was. Of course, we hope you check out all the races because it was hard to fit them all into this one. Massive shout out to our partners Next Level Racing. You can check them out on their website for some amazing sim racing rigs and gear. They have an amazing lineup from beginner to advanced. I highly recommend them. Check them out in the description below and we'll see you after the video. And gets himself into an exposed position. Back row on the inside into turn 3 is gonna get that move done.
And Duncan Yu will try the move, and I think this will be sealed on turn 1. There's damage for the AlphaTauri, and now he's losing a lot of pace.
Beginning here, Adam now on the inside into the 8-9. He is gonna take Arrow for lead of this race. Got some fireworks now. It's Damon Arrow into turn 1, and this is a battle for serious track position now. Arrow with a late lunge on the brakes now. He's going to try and hold Damon as we come out of 2. Damon into 13th position. Arrow not letting him go here. The Spaniard wants this Brit badly. As we come into turn 3, a big lunge coming out of the Mercedes. He's later on the brakes through 3, and what a move to get that switchback done.
That overtake button on the outside of turn 10. He will try it. It's very difficult here, but it will be enough. Yes, it will be enough.
This a really tough battle now, and you can see it already. He's ahead of Damon into turn 3, and now Rutanius. Well, penalty or no penalty, he wants to catch Adam.
He leaves the space, but it's not enough for Razor to win the place. Zasco having a massive exit out of turn 2 to play with. Look at that double slipstream. He will try the double move. It's 3 wide. Now on turn 8, it's side by side, but Demon Place will take the 3rd spot. Now Maca on 4th, and Demon Place following the slipstream. It will not be an overtake on turn 1, or it will be. It doesn't do the move, but it will be for Arrow and Zasco. It's side by side on turn 1 and 2. I think there's contact between both, and it seems like no. Oh, Arrow!
Arrow? What has happened to this Mercedes? Turn 7, the DRS. Not utilizing any battery right now is this Red Bull, and you can just see the clear-cut pace coming into the 8-9 chicane. There's not a lot anyone can do about DRS here. Adam, here in France for Round 10 MRL Season 4. Tier 3 action, taking the race win.
Holding the lead into turn 1 we go, side by side for the Alfa Romeo and the Haas driver. Going into the first sequence of corners, there's Red Bull round, there's also McLaren around as well. I think that might be Maxime, and there's a whole lot of carnage at the back end of this grid. Yellow flags through sector 1. There's Striffium off in the wall. Giants 14 and Maxime B also into the wall at the exit of turn 2, and we have a safety car on lap 1 of this race. Could give Will Gibson an opportunity. He's put that overtake on. He looks for the inside line, Stars. Into turn 3, about at the same time on the brakes, really cutting that inside curbing. But he'll get the move done, and that is the Renault driver up into 12th place. But it looks like Colt's a sitting duck compared to the straight line speed of that Williams car. He is through. Gibson picking up a 3-second time penalty now. Sorry, not Maxime B. Max Senna. The 2 Red Bulls go side by side again, Stars. This time through turn 10. Cappy on the outside. Oh, they've locked tires. The 2 Red Bulls are coming together. And Max Senna off into the wall at the runoff, and he is out of this race. Max Senna out of this race, the first retirement. Becky B looking up the inside of Rhapsody. Looks like we won't be getting a safety car for that incident. But Becky B now in lead of things when that overtake. The gap is coming down. It's now 2.5 tenths, 1.5, 2 tenths. Oh my goodness, he's looking up the inside of turn 10. Churi leaving him the room, and that is a clean pass there for Astrodied.
At the moment, I'm not too sure what his
here we go.
game
Zamas,
is, but he's
Zamas and Yama, sorry, just cut you off there. Zamas and Yama side by side through turn 10. Now side by side again through turn 11. They're wheel to wheel starts, making their way through the double apex right-hander. Zamas still has his note and takes the inside line for turn number 12. Can he get this move done? Squeezing Yama all the way to the curbing. And yes, he can. The Ferrari up into the podium places.
Closing onto the back of Chiri going to turn number 1. Is he going to go for a sand? They go side by side. He does get the move done. Chiri does back out a little bit early. So that is a position there for the Tauri driver. Closing in onto the back of Astrodied. He has had the better run here at the moment, side by side. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers here? Vischer does get the move done. It does look like he has all that better traction and turn in as well. Is this the time he's going to go for it? He might be going for it side by side into the braking zone. They're literally side by side through turn number 8, and they have a bang of tyres there. Becky B gets a little bit sideways, and actually Rhapsody pushes him right off the track, and Zamis here with a better run. Actually, Becky B has to let off because he got an illegal overtake on Rhapsody there, and Zamis goes into P number 1.
Zamis will cross the line first, but with the penalty, it will be Rhapsody taking the race win here. And Sejos, P2.
Romy has done an excellent start compared to Harlem, who's sort of squeezing him. He wants to be on the outside line. Neon is already past XGXP. This is not what you want if you're starting on the sauce to be overtaken by a medium runner.
Now, heavily exposed to the Racing Point behind. Jones on a charge. Is he going to get this, Williams? We're on the way into turn 10 right now. The Racing Point on the inside gets the move done. Tight, but it has exposed him. Well, what's happened here? Whoa!
Well, Neon's car just stopped. Side Jake is into P2. Swifty is into P3. Harlem, though, not having any of it. Looks back. Swifty's off the track. He's rejoined just ahead of the Renault. But here comes Hurricane past Harlem as well. He's now side by side with Swifty into P3. He's going to try around the outside of 10 now. The Red Bull looking around the outside of the Ferrari. Darian Alfie.
Oh! There's contact!
He's out!
No!
Out of the race!
Hurricane. Oh, it's tight into turn 1 already. Hurricane up the inside. Slick conditions. Very daring here from him. He's going to get that move done. Max O'Connor is going to mug the Williams as well. Looking at Max O'Connor for a supercharged move. He's going to get him for 5th position coming into the 8-9.
Carrier speed out of the corner. A brilliant run down the inside, looking for it into turn 8. A little later on the brakes goes the Alfa Romeo, and he's holding it through round 9. Cuts off the Ferrari, and a brilliant bit of defending from Crappy, but he's had a big issue. He's caught it.
Right there, and he isn't done. I don't know where this traction is coming from. Where is he finding that exit speed? No, the Ferrari! The game!
It's on. It would have been very nice for him to get off of them, I should think. Aliens as well in a similar situation, but Crampy, as Scars and Liam, they've exchanged. They're going side by side down into 8 and 9. There was a point in this race where he had no front wing, but he still wins. Swifty P2, but it'll be Crampy taking that 2nd spot on the podium after penalties are applied.
He is on a supercharged run into turn 10. He's going around the outside this Mercedes, and look at the speed. But Tim, he's having none of it. He wants to hold that inside, and it is a very strong hold through here on the inside of turn 11. Biddo still around the outside in the Mercedes is going to get the move done for now. Right now, Ace, here he goes. Looking for the inside into 14 here. Is he going to hold this? What a move coming out of Ace, and I can definitely see the traction differential coming through now. Dason is up next.
Sundaku nearly...
Oh! Freeware's into the wall. He's out of this race. The safety car has been deployed, and it was 3 wide. Freeware on the outside. Sindako, Domi. Here goes Milan. Oh! Domi just had his lunch stolen.
Down into turn 1, unless he can get one before around the outside of 14, maybe.
Oh!
That is not what he wanted to do. Patience is a virtue. Trying to get himself recentered. He might have picked up a little bit of scuff front wing, but it's still fine. Vexit, Domi side by side now coming into turn 11. The Racing Point's not giving up. He's not giving the lead away that easily. They're still side by side up the inside. The Racing Point's still ahead now. Brownie, but Shenjay needs an exit here on Brainstew. The medium still providing all the traction that Brainstew needs. It's going to be around the outside for Shenjay, though. Into turn 1, he's pretty much out of battery. Into the corner, but he is ahead. He is into P3.
As we come through the final few turns, but Vexit's got a puncture on the front left tire of the Racing Point. Domi moves through into 1st position. Shenjay through on the inside. We're on the final run to the line. Domi will cross 1st, Shenjay 2nd. It will be Biddo in 3rd with Vexit crossing behind them, and it's Shenjay, Biddo, Domi on the podium, and Vexit, he was about to take the win.
Away we go here, and Stars has got that brilliant start. Remco's got a good one too. Ben's already been overtaken by the Red Bull driver. Here comes the AlphaTauri up the inside of the Mercedes. Side by side they go through turn 1, and Stars not able to get the move. And now Mikau, his teammate, looks up the inside, and Mikau already in to P3.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off. Cello's going to get slowed up. Peter's heading into a run on Trin. He's going to go for a run on Cello. Down into turn 8, and down through turn 9. They bump wheels. Cello's going to have to take the escape road. He cut through. He's going to lose more positions now. It looks like he's going to lose out to Trin, and he has. But, he's just being slowed up by the pack here, hasn't he?
Combined there, side by side through 8 and 9. Can the Ferrari find the exit he needs to get ahead of the McLaren? He can. He's using a lot of battery to do so, but he does fly up into P10. Hards is into the bit, Ben's into the bits. They're going soft to hards. Mikau now, this is for the lead of this race. Mikau up the inside of the Red Bull driver. He has found it. and he stops any response from Remco Van Vliet and absolutely parks the AlphaTauri on the apex of turn 1. The gearbox of that McLaren, and here he goes, he's looking for it up the inside of turn 11. He's found it. Look at that move on the helicam as well. Ben Lebert is going to win the race. Just ahead, you can see the Mercedes there, but Mikau, he's not going to make it on Remco. Ben wins, Remco P2, and Mikau, well, they're so close, he's actually overtaken after the line.
Thank you everyone for watching the highlights. That was all 5 divisions around France. We hope you enjoyed, because that was a very, very hard video to produce after such intensity in all of the races. We hope you'll enjoy the replays. And of course, massive shout out to our partners, Next Level Racing. Check them out via their website in the description below for some awesome sim racing rigs.